Well, good evening to one and all, and as I'm standing here, it's just about 6:15 on Friday evening outside Waitrose in Woodley Precinct. And apologies to you if you trolley, which I know some people are very busy doing their shopping. So, once again, well done, and thank you for joining me. And I must say, well done to one and all that took part in the Christmas extravaganza last weekend. It was a great success, and I certainly enjoyed it. And so of course I was down here at about 10:30, and the reindeers were great. I really enjoyed meeting all three reindeers, quite literally met them. Wasn't quite poked by their antlers, but also nice to see Baby Benson, who definitely wouldn't have been here last year. And of course then we had the opening speeches from the Mayor, Colin Lawley, and all the other people, and I enjoyed being greeted by Tony and his bell. I did enjoy that as well. And then of course we had the arrival Father Christmas. Then we were all serenaded by the Beechwood School Choir, who were singing at 11:45, who started the whole event off. And then after they finished, we were then taken by the Elements Dance School, and they had some really good music. After that, we then had apologies for this. This is actually very difficult to read because it's cold. It's almost impossible to read. Ah yes, then after that we had the Sid Bofin. He's an excellent violinist, and do look him up on YouTube, very entertaining. He's good at introducing classical music to all sorts of people as well, and excellent way of having crowd participation and linking up with the crowd, so do look him up. Then we had the all-star dance dance group, and they had superb singing, absolutely superb. Then we had the Jazz Castle Band, and they also put on a fantastic performance, so I thoroughly enjoyed them, and diverse music as well. And then we had something completely different for the stage. We had a juggling group, and we actually had two local people who were about 7 and 8, and they really made the show, and I thoroughly enjoyed the smell of smoke which filled certainly where I was sitting by the stage. Really interesting. I don't actually know what fuel they were using, but it was really enjoyable. So then after that we then had the Sainsbury's Singers, who put on a good performance, and the Razzmatazz Theatre School, which I just love saying the name, and they had excellent singing and dancing as well. And I must say hello to Lucy Drake and Shelby, who I know were in it. Hello to them. The Sainsbury's Singers put on a great performance, very powerful sound and singing in all different directions and harmonies. We then finished on a very high note, the Great Rock Choir, and they had their own versions of lots of different songs and loads of different members. We also had the Reading Symphony Orchestra performing in the library, and it was very nice to meet Richard and Heather in Chapter 1 bookshop. Had a fantastically interesting conversation with them. Previously on Saturday morning I went along to the St James Church Toddlers Fair, and everyone who was on the stall seemed to be enjoying that. And then I went to the Rivermead School Fair, brilliant people and well organised and helpful. Then after that I went along to the C of E School Fair, and they were also very helpful, and lots of great stalls who were playing there. Now, tomorrow evening, on Saturday the 10th of December, at Christ Church, they're having the Early Salvation Army putting on the performance, and that is at 7 o'clock. The main carol concert for the town, of course, is taking place at St John the Evangelist Church at 7 PM on Sunday the 18th of December. And what other things do we have coming up? Oh yes, the Beechwood School Choir are performing in the Woodley Precinct at 11 o'clock next Tuesday, so make sure you're all ready for that. And that's about it for this week's video. And apologies if I've been a little slow in places, but the cold weather that we're experiencing here in Woodley is not doing the greatest for my fingers and reading the braille. But it's been very good to be here once again on the video. So, I must just say as well, hello to Jenna, Taylor, Michaela, and Darcy, and Sophie, who I hope to see around soon. And I'd just like to say, if you want to contact me, then do on 07738573812, or contact me on jack.wright@guidemail.co.uk. So I shall see you soon, and speak to you soon, and say hello to me if you see me around. Goodbye for now.